Hey everyone, it's Jocelyn here. I'm recording at the red light. Okay, skin ain't perfect, but it look okay today. At the red light recording, I'm on my way to Walmart. That's why you hear that ticking in the background. So please don't get annoyed in these first 30 seconds. I'm about to go pick up some stuff for this Halloween costume I was supposed to have DIY days ago. But I just couldn't. I'm so lazy. So I'm here headed to Walmart now to see if I can find some fabric, anything. I should have stopped at Goodwill first to see what I could find, but oh, this whole experience is ghetto. I'm just gonna message y'all when I get out of here because I'm angry. Alright everyone, so I have my pieces. I have a quarter of this for her little pink part. This is what I'm going to use to make the black jacket. I know it's not called a jacket, I know it's something more. I have the pink fabric for the kimono. It does not have the pattern on it. I'm still debating if the pattern is worth all of the necessary work, but we'll see. And then I have this for her opie. Again, I know it's not entirely perfect, but I think it's good enough. So I got this in 1 yard. I got 1 yard of the opie fabric, a fat quarter, whatever that means, of the green fabric, 3 yards of the kimono, and they actually had this black fabric on sale, 2 yards for $4. And it was the type of fabric that I wanted, and it was cheaper than just the regular like by the yard fabric, so I just went ahead and got this. So yeah, let's get to work. So I didn't get any of it on camera, but basically I got a yard of this fabric and I just left it folded and just hemmed the sides. And that part is going to be my opie, and I'm going to take this part and just wrap it like this. It fits nearly perfectly. I'm not going to sew it up the sides because I don't know how I would get it on and off if I do, so I'm just going to like use safety pins or something to pin it up the side. But this is the opie. Very lazy, I know. Next up, I'm going to make that little green piece on her kimono. So it's already nicely laid out for me. I'm just going to take these strips and sew them down this way, and so I'll come out with 4 strips, and then I'm just going to sew those together just to make like one long green ribbon. To actually fold the piece over so it can be like a tube like thing, and then sew along this piece, and then once I do that for all 4, then I'll sew them together. Okay, so now as you can see, I have 2 pieces. I don't think I said I was gonna do all 4, but I don't think I'll need all 4. I think I can get away with 2 pieces and being able to tie it in the back. So now I'm just going to take these 2 pieces and hem them along the edge. I want to sew them together like this, and then I'm going to hem them on their respective like ends. So this part is sewed together. I'll be able to just tie it around like that, and then that'll be the little tie piece. And of course, like I said, I'm gonna clean up the edges. But next up is the little jacket thing that she wears. This part is going to be a little difficult. First of all, I'm not going to be hemming this because it is not that deep. I'm only using it for tonight. I can go back and hem it up later because this is just a huge piece of fabric to be trying to hem. Alright, I got a big sheet. I got 2 yards. I would recommend getting 3, but 2 yards was on sale, so that's what I got. And you see there's a longer end and a wider end. You're going to fold it wide ways, like horizontally, and fold it like this. And then you're going to turn it at the fold. Now in theory, you would go ahead and have all of the sides hemmed, but you're going to have it like this, where it's at the fold. You're going to cut this top piece up the middle. Now I'm going to show you guys what I mean in just a second, as soon as my little doggy moves. Okay, it's not perfectly lined up because my dog is on it, but like I said, you're gonna want to fold it so it's gonna make a rectangle long ways, and the top fold, the top part should be a fold, and then the bottom part are going to be 2 separate pieces. So do not cut the fold. You still want to have it folded, but you're going to want to take this top piece and cut down the middle. Now I have a line to guide me, which is good, but it may not make a difference. So once you have your top flap cut, now this is going to be the semi-difficult part, but you're just going to be cutting out the arm sleeves. So I want mine to be pretty long, so I'm probably going to cut here and go over and down, over and down. So over and down, just like a real jacket, you know. All right. So, okay, so you can't really see it, and plus my dog is in the way, but I kind of drew the shape out just to make sure I didn't mess up. Traced it, and then I tried to measure as best as I could, and now I'm just gonna go along where I traced and pin it and sew it first, and then cut off any excess. This is how it looks, just regular, kind of like this. And then when you flip it inside out, it looks like this. So I think it's good. I think that just sewing along that pattern should be okay. It gives it this sort of a Bellopy-esque look. I'm not really sure if there's any need to sew up the size. I'm just going to wear it like this. I think that this turned out good enough for what I'm looking for. So yeah, okay, now the hardest part. Okay, I'm back again with my final piece, which is going to be the kimono. So I have 3 yards of pink fabric that I'm just going to lay out. Once I got the fabric all stretched out, came the hard part, which was tracing her pattern on the fabric. So let me just do a quick sketch on what I believe is just like a 6-point star. Doing a very poor job of rolling around and trying to take my measurements, but basically you want 2 front sides and a back side for the kimono. Don't be so lazy, just get a tape measure. Don't be like me, it'll be way easier. Now lay your patterns out like that. The little curvy side should go out, and then I'm going to pin it along the sides. I'm going to pin this part to the middle part and this part to the middle part, and then just sew it up. Here I just took some extra pieces of the fabric from the kimono and hot glue gunned them to the front to make the little collar pieces. I found these pink contacts at the hair store. I've never had like contacts like this, like circle lenses, so I'm a little scared. Couldn't find leg warmers in the store, so I just bought some long tube socks and cut the toes out and bunched them up. Her bamboo piece is just a plastic bottle with the sides and a mouthpiece cut out, wrapped in green duct tape.